it's Oliver. I'm going to be showing you how I made the beat that just played. It's going to be a little bit complicated, but I'm going to try my best to explain everything. And yeah, let's get into it. I started off with a couple pad layers from Expand. This is the MIDI for all of them. This is what it sounds like without any effects on it. And then I routed them all to one track and added some Portal, some OTT, some Infiltrator, Shaper Box preset, and an EQ. This is what it sounds like. So I consolidated that track, pitched it up by 200 cents. Next I added a couple of Serum presets. This is what the MIDIs look like. Those all have 2 Shaper Box presets, an EQ, and some OTT on it. Next I chopped up 2 different loops that I already made. I like doing that to fill up space sometimes. This is what they sound like. This is the second one. Together, everything sounds like this. So what I did with that is I stretched it by double the time and I pitched it up by 200 cents. So this is what it sounds like before. And then after I did that, it sounds like this. This is where you start hearing like the actual melody in the song. Next, I took this layer without stretching it and just pitched it up. And then I added some effect plugins. This is what it sounds like. These are the effect plugins I added on top of that. Next, what I did is I took another loop that I made. I added some reverb and an EQ and I reversed it. It sounds like this. It all sounds kind of random, but it's going to make sense in a second. Then I added a lead or a synth or whatever. This is what it sounds like. This is the original MIDI. Lastly, I took this preset from Zenology, put down this pattern, and then once I added effects and stuff, this is what it sounds like. And the final steps for the melody is I took each of those layers and I chopped it up so it all sort of fit together, if that makes sense. This is the first layer. Second layer on top of that. The third layer. The fourth layer. And then there's that lead that comes in. And lastly, I added a bass. I routed everything to here. It has OTT on it, an EQ turning down the lows just a little bit, and then the EQ cutting out the lows completely when the 808 comes in. Next, I added the drums. Here are all the drums together. Here's everything put together.